Are you looking for the best noise-canceling headphones? In this video we will look at some of the 7 best headphones on the market before we get started with our video. We have included links in the description, so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. Sony WH-1000XM6. The Sony WH-1000XM6 are an over-ear headphone with a magnificent ability to block almost every ambient sound. The Sony XM6 has the widest range of overall decibel deadening, with an average reduction across ranges of 31.4. For the listener, this means the feeling of sweet isolation in a world of ever-demanding distractions. The combination of the sturdy ear cup and active noise cancellation technology blocks everything from noisy coworkers to an exhaust fan humming. The XM6 also offers the best call quality in the business, making them a go-to for those seeking silence and clear call capabilities. While these Sony headphones have impressive sound quality and better comfort than previous Sony offerings, they aren't the best in either sound or comfort. The Bose QuietComfort Ultra is more comfortable, with better padding and a nicer fit than the Sony. The XM6 is also expensive. While you get what you pay for with an expansive soundstage and lots of customization potential to dial in your taste, the price could be a deal breaker. Similar performance can be found in the Sony WH-1000XM4, which is often on sale and could be a good bet for those with smaller budgets. Overall, we get the appeal of the superior silencing abilities you'll find in the XM6, and if that is your number one goal, they are a shortlist contender. At number 2. Sony WH-1000XM5. If your heart wants Sony quality and some of the best noise silencing technology, the Sony WH-1000XM5 headphones could be a contender. It has an average of 30.2 dB of silencing power. We experienced a decrease in the intensity of conversations around us, general office noise, and traffic sounds. With music and ANC on, it is virtually as silent as it gets. While it doesn't match the newer Sony WH-1000XM6 stopping power, it could be close enough that you never notice. Depending on the frequency ranges you hope to block, it could be identical as they share similar noise cancellation powers in the highs and mids, with the XM5 blocking less in the low frequency ranges like airplane hums, traffic, and the rumble of HVAC that get significantly quieter but don't disappear. The XM5 is not the most comfortable Sony, with the XM6 and XM4 offering more features for comfort and better ear cup designs. While we understand the XM5 is compelling, and you may want to save money by choosing it over the new model, we think the balance of comfort and noise cancellation might be better with the XM4 if you can find it. At number 3. Bose QuietComfort. The Bose QuietComfort is the unassuming older brother of the Bose QuietComfort Ultra. With a lower price than its younger sibling, the QuietComfort stops an average of 27.3 dB of outside noise from reaching your eardrums, with its most significant reduction in the high range where things like sirens, talking, and baby cries live. These headphones do not have a true passive mode, but let you adjust between full ANC and more transparency. In quiet mode, it instantly reduces street noise, and while we can hear the keyboard clicking and the microwave beeping, it is faint in the background. With more awareness, sounds become less lifelike than with no headphones, but we like the ability to choose specific levels based on the environment. The QuietComfort sound quality isn't on par with the Bose Ultra or any of the Sony headphones. If your goal is better sound paired with terrific noise cancellation, it is better found elsewhere, but there will be a price bump to get it. Overall, if this is your first trip into ANC headphone territory, we think the QuietComfort will more than please. As one tester said, "This is all I need, the more expensive pair wasn't better enough for me to spend more." If you've experienced more premium models, you might be slightly underwhelmed but happy to save the money. At number 4. Apple AirPods Pro 2. The Apple AirPods Pro 2 are Apple's toe dip into in-ear pods that work to block noise passively. Most of the AirPods lineup sits outside the ear canal, offering more awareness than the silicone-tipped Pro 2, but less comfort to go with it. This pair blocks an average of just over 25 dB, with the mid-range seeing the most significant decrease, but just by a hair. It silenced the nearby highway from our office, but the interior office sounds remained like microwave beeps and typing keyboards. As one tester reports, it helps to turn down the noise of the world, but it's not totally silent. It does a respectable job of noise cancellation, but there is room for improvement, especially for the price. Apple products aren't for everyone, and while you could pair them with an Android device, we think you have better options with more bells and whistles. The Sony WF-1000XM5 are cool in earbuds that offer similar sound quality and noise cancellation, but come with a better app and more customization for the same price. They play better with Android operating systems, and some users prefer the foam tips of the silicone on the Pro 2. If you love Apple and want more noise cancellation than the Pro 2, consider the Apple AirPods Max. While some testers didn't like the heft of these headphones, others loved the seamless pairing, replaceable cup padding, and better noise cancellation. Overall, the Pro 2 are our favorite AirPod earbuds in any review, and if you love the iOS ecosystem, they could be a good choice. At number 5. Sony WH-1000XM4. The Sony WH-1000XM4 is a discontinued Sony headset with good noise cancellation, impressive sound quality, and better comfort than the Sony WH-1000XM5 or Sony WH-1000XM6. You can still find this gem in some online retailers, often on sale for a killer price that gives you an average of 26.8 dB of noise cancellation for a fraction of the cost of new models and other premium products. We saw the impressive silencing of a crying baby on a plane and the significant quieting of the roar of the plane engine. We could still hear the office radio and people moving about through the passive blocking, but overall, it did a great job providing peace in a busy office and on travel. The XM4 can be hard to come by, and finding a new pair over time could get challenging, so get them while they last. If you want more noise cancellation or better sound, the Sony XM5 or XM6 offer superior sound quality and noise cancellation. The XM4 also doesn't provide the same clarity on phone calls as its newer siblings. However, for the price, we believe most folks will appreciate the Sony quality, features, and impressive functionality and may never know what they are missing. At number 6. One More SonoFlow. The One More SonoFlow is a wallet-friendly, comfy headphone with good sound quality and noise cancellation. It boasts an average decibel reduction of 24.3 dB. Passive cancellation blocks typing and mouse clicking, but footsteps and HVAC hum are still audible. We could hear the microwave whirring but not the beeping alarm. Active noise cancellation wasn't much better with audible snapping and desk knocking, but it dampened most voices and kept office chatter on the fringes, making it less distracting. The One More doesn't have the best noise cancellation, but for the price, we think most listeners will accept the trade-off of saving money. If you need more than adequate blocking, the Bose QuietComfort earbuds would be the next step up in performance and price. We had challenges with pairing the One More when trying to connect it to a new device in proximity to a previously paired device. It isn't a deal breaker, but it could be frustrating depending on your goals. Overall, the One More is a contender for those who want to spend less and can lower their expectations to match the price. At number 7. Sony WF-1000XM5. If you're looking for impressive Sony noise cancellation but prefer earbuds over headphones, the Sony WF-1000XM5 could be a contender. With an average of 25.5 dB of the outside world squashed thanks to active noise cancellation, with the most isolation in the high range, the WF-1000XM5 calms everything from loud traffic noise, office noises, gym music, crying babies, and keyboard sounds. As one tester stated, I could still make out the banging of free weights in the gym, but they reduced the jarring edge of weights being dropped. The passive blocking with the foam tips is impressive in its own right, and we think the feature to block out noise when someone is speaking to the wearer is nifty. In our earbud review, these buds offer above average sound quality, but the lows can feel muddled, and the bass is sometimes too much for every genre. The Bose QuietComfort Ultra earbuds offer better sound quality and noise cancellation, but the $50 price bump might not be worth it for most listeners. It also has a shorter battery life than some competitors using ANC, but the charging case offers extended listening after charging. The Sony earbuds could be a miss for some listeners, but those looking for foam tips over silicone or better comfort over the Bose will be excited to find this above-average pair.